Hello, future crypto millionaires. Welcome back to the channel. In the coming days, I'm going to be posting a series of videos on my favorite altcoins that are built on Base, Coinbase's ecosystem. So make sure that you subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any of the upcoming videos, technical analysis and price predictions on my favorite Base tokens. Before we begin, make sure that you join my Telegram group. There is a link in the description below. This is where I post all the trading setups and ideas that I am looking at every single day before I talk about them on YouTube. AI tokens, meme coins, gaming projects, RWAs, dipping, all that good stuff can be found on my Telegram group. It's free for now, but it's not going to be free forever. So make sure that you join as soon as possible. Also, please do me a solid and click the like button. It helps with the algorithm. Let's get straight into it. Now, as I told you before, I am really bullish on Base. If we take a look here at the progression of the TVL on Base, we see that Base is gearing up for a massive influx of capital into this bull run, and altcoin season has not even started yet. So buckle up, guys, because this is going to be explosive. For those of you who don't know, TVL is the total value locked. In crypto, TVL refers to the total value of all assets currently locked in a specific blockchain protocol. So it is a key metric used to measure the success, the adoption, and the liquidity of DeFi projects or ecosystems. And as you see here on DeFi Llama, back in September, the TVL was around 300 to 400 million US dollars. And by October 6th of 2024, TVL reached 2.3 billion. That is massive, guys. Massive growth. And we haven't even started yet. I think that Coinbase is going to take over soon. And I really think that meme coins and other tokens that are built on Base are currently undervalued. Their time hasn't come yet. So we are pretty early. And today, we are going to do some quick technical analysis on my favorite number one pick on Base. And this is, of course, a meme coin that I've talked about before. And that's Base Bread. As you see here on CoinMarketCap, Bread is currently ranked number 65. The price is at 17 cents, 9.70% up for the day, almost 10% up. And the market cap is sitting right below 1.7 billion, 1.69 billion to be exact. I think that Bread has a very high chance of being listed on Coinbase. And that's a huge deal, guys. I hold a lot of Bread. This is one of my biggest bags that I've been accumulating since months now. This is the chart on TradingView. We are looking at Base Bread USDT daily chart on CoinEx. I've shared this with you multiple times in the past. A few weeks ago, I told you, watch for a bounce here on this ascending red support trend line. We've been bouncing on this support trend line since the beginning, guys. Look at this. A few bounces here, more bounces here. We love bouncing, guys. Look at this. Another bounce, and this is the most recent bounce. If you bought this, guys, when I told you, you are a pro. You don't have to worry about anything. And you made a lot of money since then. For those of you who didn't buy all the way down here, we are still early on this. So I think that we still have time to accumulate this token. As you see here, on the daily, Bread has been forming this continuation pattern. This is an amazing bull flag out of a textbook. If we zoom in to the 4-hour chart, we see that we have this lower descending yellow trend line that has been acting as support. We've been bouncing on this too. Look at this. Another bounce, another bounce, another bounce. Bouncing. We love bouncing. And then we have this upper descending yellow trend line that has been acting as resistance. Rejection. As long as the price action is moving inside the pattern, we have to assume that it's going to continue moving inside the pattern. So for those of you who bought down here, it might be a good idea to take some profits when the price action comes to test this upper descending yellow trend line that acts as resistance. If we are lucky, we might see another rejection here and another move testing this lower descending yellow trend line of support. So this is going to be a very nice opportunity, buying opportunity to accumulate this token. I hope this happens, guys, because I want to buy more. Also, here on the chart, I have this very important psychological key level of support that's located at 14 cents. So if the price action pulls back here in the coming days or weeks, this is the level that you should be watching for a bounce. If we break below this, expect more downside. However, even if we break below this pattern, I'm still going to be bullish on breadth because this is the #1 meme coin on Coinbase. And that's a huge deal. This is one of the safest plays, at least in my opinion, for this upcoming bull run that can bring life-changing profits, guys. That's why breadth is my #1 pick out of all the tokens that are built on Base. I'm actually so bullish on this that I don't think the price action is going to break below this bullish continuation pattern again. But even if we don't see a pullback and we see a breakout above this yellow trend line that has been acting as resistance, I would buy the breakout, scale in on the retest, and wait for another continuation move to the upside. I have a few targets here for you. These are short-term targets, guys. If we break above this bull flag, the next target that I have here on the chart is located at 20 cents. If we buy the breakout, let's say somewhere around here, that's a 16% move out of bread. These are all Fibonacci levels of support and resistance, guys. The next Fibonacci level that I have here on the chart is located at 27 cents. If we buy the breakout, the measured move to the 27 cents price level is a 54-55% move, approximately. Next target, 32 cents. From the breakout, that's 80%. Next target is located at 38 cents. From the breakout, that's over a 100% move, guys. You can double your money. 115% to be exact. I think bread is going to go parabolic, guys. I can't emphasize this enough. Some people say that bread is the Shiba Inu of this cycle, if we assume that Pepe is the Doge of this cycle. And taking into consideration that we are currently experiencing this meme coin super cycle, I think bread, along with many other meme coins, are going to run like crazy. Explosive moves. Now, just like we have this ascending red trend line that we have been bouncing on the daily, where I told you to buy a few weeks ago, we also have this upper ascending red trend line that had been acting as resistance. Look at this. We had a rejection here. This can be considered to be a rejection too, even though it's not touching. But this one was a very clear, a very clean rejection. So I expect bread to come and test this red trend line that has been acting as resistance one more time in the coming weeks or months. However, I really think that during this bull run of 2025, bread is not going to get rejected here. We are going to break above this, guys. We're going to see a breakout here, maybe a retest and a continuation move to the upside. Or we might see a crazy explosive move that breaks through it without a retest. That's why we need to prepare as early as possible. When the price action breaks above ascending trend lines that have been acting as resistance like that, they pull explosive moves, usually. So I think that bread is going to surpass this resistance trend line. And this target that I have here on the chart that's above the trend line is located at 56 cents. But in my view, that's not going to be the peak for bread for this upcoming bull run. Bread is going to run higher than this, guys. I expect bread to reach at least $1. At least. Of course, I don't have a crystal ball. But come on, guys, this is Coinbase. The CEO of Coinbase has a very good relationship with Trump. And Coinbase is the biggest crypto-related company in the US right now. This is the one I use personally to buy crypto before I send them to other exchanges. So if we zoom out even more, I have more targets here for you. And these are going to be my price predictions for 2025. Look at this. I expect to see bread at $2. This is going to be a 12.5x move from the current price levels. And if base bread reaches $2, it's going to have a market cap of 21 billion. And that's basically half of what Shiba Inu reached during the previous bull run of 2021. If we assume that bread is going to reach the same market cap that Shiba Inu hit during the previous bull run, it's going to surpass $3, guys. As you see here, my next target for bread is $3. Its market cap is going to be 31 billion. Shiba Inu achieved a 50 billion market cap in 2021. But we see that Base is gearing up for a massive influx of capital. And therefore, I expect a lot more liquidity to flow into the crypto space in general. And Base ecosystem is going to capture a very high percentage of the liquidity that is going to flow inside the crypto space. I'm pretty convinced that this is the case with Base. So if bread was going to reach a $3 price, its market cap is going to be 31 billion. And that's going to be an 18.75x move from the current price levels. But this market cap is below what Shiba Inu achieved during the previous bull run. The next target that I have here on the chart is at $5, guys. Bread at $5. If bread reaches the price level of $5, it's going to have a market cap of 52 billion approximately. And that's going to be similar to what we saw during the previous bull run. You see this? This is what Shiba Inu did in 2021. That's going to be a 31.25x move. For those of you who are even more bullish, I have a moon mission target for bread for 2025. And that's a market cap of 83 billion. If bread gets to this market cap at 83 billion, it's going to have a price of $8. That's moon mission, guys. Buckle up. That's a 50x move from the current price levels. So this is my favorite coin, a meme coin that is built on Base ecosystem. Bread is the #1 meme coin on Base. Nobody can argue against this. Let me know in the comments below, what is your price prediction for bread for 2025? Do you think that bread can be the Shiba Inu of this bull run? That's all I had for you today, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Take care.